Why, hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna talk about the new updates for Gunfire Reborn. So, get your drinks, snacks, and put on your blanket. Cause we're gonna chill all day long. Let's get started. What the Alright, Gunfire Reborn just hit us with a new phase into the game. Alongside difficulty and other many updates, they also added new hero. In the other video I was talking about the idea of adding a melee button to the game, because some people maybe enjoy that kinda in-your-face gameplay or just simply need it. But I think this latest update they posted just completely denied that idea, because they actually add a new dedicated melee hero. Even though it still can use every weapon available to the game, the skill and equipment will force you to be as close as possible to the enemy. And that's why today we're gonna talk about that. Also, I'm currently learning not to cut every sentence I say, so I hope it feels more fluid and easygoing. If there's any awkward little pauses here and there, just bear with me. As the first dedicated melee hero in the game, its primary ability is a leap forward that deals some damage to the surrounding enemies when landed, while dealing a little bit of knockback effect. Accompanying its primary skill, the secondary skill of this hero is just simple sweeping motion with a wing that deal amazingly small damage. If you are wondering how the armor works, basically you need to keep hitting the enemy to get it back, so it doesn't just automatically recharge itself. Now here's what I think. Let's start with a good thing first. This hero is indeed a unique hero, and I find it very fun to play. I do enjoy that kind of gameplay, and since you can only get armor by hitting the enemy, there's really no other way to play it. If you just stand there behind a rock just shooting without any power, it's seriously very tiring and boring at the same time. Well, at least for me. So pretty much you just gotta go and rush it. Now sadly, I think this hero is the weakest out of the three, and here's why. I think this hero is still a very RNG hero, you know? Without a set of good ascension, its skill set is only good for gaining armor and nothing else. And the only good ascension combo is everything that has something to do with the leap. But the leap itself, is pretty The animation of the jumping is kinda weird, and it gives a small amount of damage with a long cooldown time. Moving on, his secondary skill is bad and pretty much kinda useless. It pretty much gives you no damage and no effect. Sure, you can upgrade it with that death mark effect or damage buff to the secondary skill, but that's the point, you gotta find it. And if RNG God stop smiling on you, then you know what happens. Really, any amount of upgrades you give to this second skill is still not gonna do much in the late game, especially when you face the last boss. Now, armor is actually a good choice for a hero like this. I can't imagine having to play this character with the ordinary shield. But the thing is, this gives you weakness to the most annoying element in the game. Yes, it's the corrosion damage, which means your worst enemies is the Octopus Dead, Kappa, Elite Arsonist, and pretty much any corrosion damage enemies. It'll slow you like crazy, feels like almost 90% of your movement will be reduced, and this will make you vulnerable to enemies like snipers that deals insane amount of damage. I know you can just recharge your armor by hitting the enemy if you stuck with the corrosion slow, but you can't hit forever. Sometimes you need to reload, and the secondary skill is pretty limited. unless you get the Ascension to give you more. Again, RNG. The only counter to this is to get that occult scroll that makes you immune to enemy slow. Other than that, you gotta deal with it. Okay, I think overall this hero really needs to get some buff for its skill set. Or maybe even a remake, I don't know. Even though he is the weakest, it's still fun to use him just to take a break from shooting all the time. Okay, so that's that for the new hero update of Gunfire Reborn. I hope you enjoyed it and get a good amount of information while chilling in your place. Like or dislike, feel free to choose any button and tell me what I can improve in the future down in the comment section. If you want to support the channel, consider subscribing and ring the bell since it's the best way to know when I upload a video. And don't forget to follow me on my social media, links down at the description. Once again, thank you for tuning in and see you next time. Have a great day and stay safe.